Today I'd like to talk to you about my relationship with the Italian educational system and the way I faced school years when I was younger, was a teenager. Um, well, I have something to say about the way teachers see the students in Italy, because often the fact that a student studies uh, all the books, all the uh, disciplines, all the teachings is considered a synonym of wisdom, intelligence, and the students is very praised by his or her teachers. In reality, my case is completely different. I've always been a student with the highest marks, and I was very praised and loved because I spent every single 3 hours of my day studying, learning, reading, writing, etc. So that I had always the best results in class. Everyone was happy with me. I am talking with my teacher about my teachers because my parents were very ignorant. They didn't care about my life at all. But my teacher just encouraged me to study more and more and being always the first one in my class. This happened especially in the secondary school, where I spent the worst 5 years of my life, not because of the surrounding or because of the atmosphere, but because I was just trained to studying and to learning more and more until my whole life got sick, got ill, insane. Um, well, I am convinced that in the deepest part of me, I wish I were like the some other colleague of my class, some other students who just didn't give a shit about learning, about school, and they lived a very happy and free life, even if they had the lowest marks. Uh, These, all this study, all this time I devoted to studying and to learning and to showing everyone else that was the best students just ruined my whole life, both physically and mentally. After the secondary school and after the university, I just uh, didn't know how to live, didn't know how to look for a job. I was left alone by the educational system. And still I'm alone. I don't know life, the real life. I just studied life on books, but the real life is completely different, especially um, the part concerning the relationship with other people, which I completely neglected during my teenager years. I just imagined that life was a kind of competition to be the best in studying, in learning, and I just give up on every social relationship. Now I think I am a very intelligent person, maybe, I can study, I can read very quickly, I can learn. But I am completely traumatized by the way people interact between them. I don't know how to uh, re- relate. I don't know how to socialize with other people because I never lived my younger years. I just stayed at home studying. When school, when the school years ended, I just was shocked because I didn't have anything to do anymore, and I expected the job would come to me, a job who could be like my life as student, but this kind of job didn't exist. A person will pay you, who pays you to learn something and to be checked about what you learned. So I just stayed alone, and just my life stopped because during the school years, no teacher taught me about the meaning of real life. Um, in schools, in Italian schools, teacher should promote more and more hobbies like the clubs of American schools, where students can learn that life is not just about studying and going home to play video games, but it's something more. It's made of passions, sports, uh, socializing with any kind of different people from us, etc. These are the real values of every education system, which we don't know for now, unfortunately. But I hope that things will change in future and that our children can live a better life from the studying point of view. Thank you for listening to me and see you in the next video.